everyone, welcome to another episode of Psychology of Spirituality. Saeed here once again. I'm here with my friend Johann D'Souza, who studies clinical psychology at the doctoral level here at the University of Houston. Just wanted to ask a few questions about his area of research and how it applies to our everyday life. So, Johann, what area do you research as a clinical psychologist, and how did you come to research it?
Thank you, Saeed. So, what I'm interested in is complete mental health. And what complete mental health is going past just treating the psychological disorders like depression or anxiety and reaching up to higher levels of human flourishing. So what most people don't know is you can be depressed and also still experience a high level of subjective levels of happiness. Which there's a few people like that. On the other hand, there's more people who, while they don't experience depression on a clinically diagnosable level, still they have very, very low levels of subjective happiness. And happiness can mean many different things, but in general, the research shows that there are three domains of happiness. And one is the just kind of pleasant feelings, positive emotions, and self-rated levels of happiness. The other is your fulfillment in social relationships. And the third is finding meaning in life. So those are related but distinct measures of happiness. And it's very interesting to me to think that even if you don't have an anxiety disorder, a depressive disorder, you could still be limited in your experience of full human life, of being happy, of being content, of having meaning in your life, having positive social relations, having high degree of positive emotions, low degree of negative emotions. So I think the next step in our field is teaching people how to reach those higher levels of flourishing. And how do you do that? Well, the way our lab does it is by examining specific values or ideals, such as hope or optimism, and how those are related to less depression, how those are related to higher levels of subjective happiness.
So how did you come to research this area?
How did I come to research this area? Well, I wanted to do something that would both directly help individuals, which is why I'm interested in clinical psychology, which has an aspect of individual therapy. But I also wanted to do something that can impact people on a broader level. And the science of psychology helps us to do that. We can do research that will be more broadly applicable across a variety of settings. So I thought this was, and the other thing is, I'm really interested in studying the deepest things in life, which was traditionally in the domain of philosophy or theology. But I think that there's room in modern psychology for those things like happiness.
Hey guys, hope you enjoyed the conversation. Just wanted to do a quick recap, 1 minute summary on a really main point, a main theme that we'll see in this series, and that's using psychology as a way to address complete mental health. Let's see what that means. Half a century ago, more than 2 of every 5 adults were smokers. That percentage has dropped drastically. How did this happen? To put it simply, our government and various other organizations such as the CDC and the Truth Campaign have been on a large-scale assault on smoking and ending smoking in our society. Much of this can be attributed towards preventative measures, so using education and campaigns and billboards as a way to stop people from developing this habit in the first place. Similar in our field of psychology, we're moving away from just waiting for depression or anxiety to manifest before intervening. We can use preventative tools like positivity, happiness, compassion, mindfulness, spirituality as a way to empower people and help them help themselves. So this is the direction that we're going to have to go in the field of psychology, in the field of medicine, as a way to have more well-rounded and impact, helping people help themselves, whether that be through spirituality, whether that be through teaching people and educating people on mental health skills and coping mechanisms. Hopefully this episode helped you out, even if it wasn't the slightest. I look forward to seeing you guys again next week. Keep supporting the channel, and that's about it. Peace to everyone.